no connection. I got 2 bars. This is ridiculous. This will not work. Anyways, my life is in a crisis right now.
Is it because you actually have the phone today, which is...
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah.
I mean, you're complaining about 2 bars, but that's better than no phone, period. Everybody wants to know, where was the phone located at?
In my mom's bathroom.
Say it louder.
In my mother's bathroom.
So there you go. Mystery solved. It wasn't in the car, as Ethan had predicted, which... Very good prediction.
No 50 cents for him.
No 50 cents for Ethan. Now, Ethan last week had a bit of a crazy Friday because Mr. Lewis deleted a very important set of files. It's the files that runs the entire show you're watching right now. And normally at the beginning of the year, it takes us about 3 days to build that file, that set of file structure. And Ethan here had to do it Friday in 3 hours. Took you about maybe 3.5 hours into the
It was almost 4.
But he pulled it off like a champ. So we have put in some guardrails to make sure that doesn't happen in the future. I wanted to tell you though, interestingly enough, a story that I ran across on the internet. Kira? There is a school, a private school, I'll say this. Have you ever heard of Notting Hill?
No.
Not
Okay. In London, it's a posh.
London.
A posh.
London.
Posh area of London. Do you know what the word posh means?
Very proper, very clean, very sleek.
Time out! It's time for another vocabulary clarification. Today's clarification moment is brought to you by the Snack Cart Mafia. Go get yourself some hot dust.
Very rich. Let's just say that. A rich area of London. This headmaster, let's see what his name, at Children All Saints Catholic College, which it says college, but it's actually a high school. He has decided that his students are so addicted to their phones.
Is he taking them away?
It's worse. He already took them away last year, but he's still finding that they're so addicted to their devices when they go home that he's extended school hours, Walacia, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
That's crazy. See, no. That's
6
crazy.
days a week. He said that they will be taking place part in dodgeball tournaments, basketball tournaments, art, drama, cooking classes, and a whole assortment of after-school activities once they're done with their studies every day. But they are not allowed to go home and get on their phones and turn their brains to mush.
Well, that
after
I
school.
see. It's not like he's taking away their phones, making them study even more. They're having like fun activities. So, I see where he's going.
We're trying to keep students from doing things like August was doing when she walked in the building over there, right? Turn that camera. Turn that camera. She just showed me the back picture of Bert from Bert and Ernie on Sesame Street compared to the back of some other dude's neck and was just cackling and cackling and cackling about it.
Hold the presses! It's time for a vocabulary clarification.
Cackling, for freshmen who don't know, cackling is laughing. Having a fit over the dumbest picture on the internet that probably exists this morning. Here she is.
No.
She's got to show it to you. She's so proud of it. She's got to show it to you. Ridiculous. That's the kind of crap. That's the kind of crap.
That's him. You don't see it, though.
That's the kind of crap that the headmaster in Notting Hill is trying to keep his students from doing. Going home and poring over that stuff all afternoon. Instead, they're going to know how to cook. They're going to know how to hit some other kid in the head with a dodgeball, I suppose, if they're having dodgeball tournaments. They're going to know how to play basketball. They're going to know how to do art, maybe some modern art. Perhaps
Art sucks.
Perhaps cook a nice meal for their family
Some
in the
cereal.
afternoon.
Yep, some ramen.
No, we're doing more than
with
ramen.
some egg on top, with
Noodles.
some spam.
You eat a nice meal that they can have at 8 o'clock at night because they just get.
Correct. Their nice meal. Liam's yelling. You can't hear it, but he's yelling about them eating so late at night because they get home from school at 7 p.m. Your thoughts? I'd love to hear Ethan's thoughts on this because Ethan's got lots of opinions. He's quiet, but he's got strong opinions on things.
I think the whole phone thing is pretty stupid. About how the kids are addicted to their phones and how
You walk over to the window, which is the
Well,
only
adults
spot you
are
get.
addicted.
You walk over to the
Listen.
window, which is the only spot
You're
you
not
get
letting me speak.
reception
You're not letting me speak.
all the time.
yeah, because your room's garbage. But adults your age will do the same thing. Like they'll tell, they're addicted to their phones while they're scrolling through Facebook, watching YouTube videos, spread misinformation that they see on Facebook. It's like,
Ooh, on quarantine, my mom made some homemade hand sanitizer.
By the way, I did find this story on my phone. Have you seen the new Rabbit R1 device that's coming out by that new company? Oof. I poured over that this weekend too. But I wasn't looking at the back of Bert's neck from Sesame Street and comparing his neckline to other people's necklines.
Lewis,
That I was
Comparisons be
that I was not doing.
Look up to the sky and I got this relief inside. Then there's no need to hide. I'm going all the way up. I'm going all the way up. I'm letting go in my heart of everything that holds me down. No. And it's feeling like I'm in the roof. I can feel the love. Oh yeah, it's all around me. Oh, I need to know how I can make it. Not afraid to fall and perish it behind me. Feeling like a stranger on a foreign land.
Welcome to Eagle Vision for Tuesday, April 23rd, 2024. I'm Malaysia, and today's top story highlights one of our students. Micaiah Lee is the class president, and we decided to sit down with her last week and get to know her a bit better. Today I'm with Micaiah Lee. Who do you look up to?
My grandmother. I grew up having a really close relationship with her. I oftentimes live right across the street from her, so she's right next door, so it's very easy. She's my road dog. We go to church together every Sunday. Anytime we want to go to Home Goods or Target or TJ Maxx, she's always the person that I go to, and she offers the best advice.
Who taught you how to cook?
Well, it's growing up in a black family. I don't think anybody ever teaches you how to cook per se, but oftentimes you spend time with a whole bunch of people that know how to cook, so you pick up on recipes and different things to do. It's oftentimes you're told to measure with your heart and not with a measuring spoon or a tablespoon or something. So
What is the best dish to come out of the South?
green bean casserole. I love green bean casserole. We have it every Thanksgiving. It's actually my favorite dish, and I beg my grandparents to make it. So
How does it feel to be president of the student council?
it is an amazing opportunity. I've loved being student council president. I've served on student council since 6th grade, even when we did it in middle school. So it was an amazing opportunity to know that I was selected by my peers to be somebody that could properly and wholeheartedly be able to represent them when it comes down to talking to administration or being able to make sure that they're able to do things that are fun and inclusive and things that bring about a more supportive and community-like environment.
What advice would you give to the next person who's going to be the president of student council?
I would definitely say communication, especially with your faculty and staff members, but also perseverance, knowing that you're going to hear a lot more no's than you do yeses. Ideas that you think are amazing and great are not going to get passed sometimes. a lot of times it can feel like a letdown or a defeat when this great thing that you think, was going to be amazing and a great opportunity for the school is something that doesn't happen. But that doesn't mean that it's not good. It just means that it's not our time. And I think one of the biggest things I've learned, even last year I got to serve as secretary, is that we're oftentimes setting up for the next generation. When we don't get things passed, it doesn't mean that we failed, but it means that in the next coming years, that'll be something that, the student council president, maybe 2 or 3 years down the line, will be able to enact because it was started and brought up by us.
What would be the best thing about leaving home, or what would be the worst thing?
So for me, I'm very excited. I'm going to Mississippi State, so I'm very excited to meet new people and learn about different cultures. I think that Mississippi, well, oftentimes it can be put into a small little area. We do have a broad variety of people that decide to come to Mississippi State for all different reasons. So I'm very excited to learn and learn from top people who are experts in their field and whatever they're going into. One of the scariest things for me is I have grown up right next to my family my entire life. My grandparents are right next door. My aunts are across the street. All my family is in one area. So it's very scary to go 2.5 hours down the road and not be able to just walk across the street and say, "Hey, Graham, what are y'all doing today?" or "Who's cooking dinner for us tonight?" So that's my biggest fear, but I know everything's going to be okay.
Which 3 words would you use to describe yourself?
Well, I don't like talking about myself very much. I would say that I'm pretty determined, even when things, doesn't look like there's a way out or a way through, to just keep pushing. Resourceful. I think that a lot of times we don't know how this life is going to go, and you just have to figure it out as you're, moving along. So sometimes picking stuff up on the fly is very important, especially when it comes down to being in student council in different organizations. And then also somebody who's just ready to learn. I've always prided myself on being somebody who, even when you don't understand something or you don't know something, to take the time out of your day and your schedule to do more research about it, to learn about it, to always be knowledgeable about different topics, because as people we never know who we're going to come in contact with, and it's very important to be able to understand each other and to be able to have meaningful conversations.
This week's featured vocabulary words are pensive, peril, and perpetual. Pensive, engaged in, involving, or reflecting deep or serious thought. Peril, serious and immediate danger. Perpetual, occurring repeatedly, so frequent as to seem endless and uninterrupted.
April 26th at 9:15 a.m. It will last around an hour and a half. This year, juniors will also get a chance to attend. Don't forget to turn in your survey to participate by today, April 23rd.
Seniors, the senior signing day is this Friday, the 26th, 9:15 a.m. Today is Tuesday, the 23rd, and we talked to y'all many, many times about having to fill out that survey. Today's the day of reckoning.
Last day.
Yes, reckoning. Meaning of reckoning.
Uh-huh.
Do you know that off the top of your head?
No.
A good definition for that? Go ahead and Google that.
Just do it.
Are you kidding me? What does that even mean? It's time for a vocabulary clarification.
Okay.
Reckoning definition, the action or process doing something. So today is the final day for you to take care of this business. You need to go and scan the QR code. We've put it on the senior board right outside the counseling complex. I'll show you what that looks like in just a minute.
Signs all over the building.
Signs everywhere. We need you to fill out that short, brief survey.
Very brief.
So that we know where you're planning on going to college. They also need that information for your transcripts.
Yes, if you do not fill out where you want your final transcript to go, you will have to pay for that down the road. So we do send your final transcript off after graduation, but if you don't give us that information, you're going to have to send it yourself over the summer.
I don't want to hear about the whining that's going to happen when you said, oh, I didn't know. I didn't hear about it.
Also, if you're not in the band app, that's just silly at this point. Please be in the band app.
It's ridiculous at this point if you're not in the band app. What did you say you had not signed up for, Kira? There was something you had not done?
I just don't know what senior signing day is. That's what it was.
That's what it was. She said she didn't know what senior signing day was. She's in the cast, mind you. We're just going to bring all of y'all into the gym, and then you're going to come down when we call for your school or your college, and you're going to get to sign the banner and be recognized. Where are you going, State?
I'm going Northwest first.
Northwest. Perfect. We're going to call Northwest down. You'll come down with all of your other students. And look, it's also a chance, which many of you haven't thought about this angle, it's a chance for you to see which of your fellow students are going to be at that college with you, which is
Make those
a cool opportunity. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize Jack is going to Mississippi State with me. So awesome. Hey, maybe we could be roommates or something. It would be a good opportunity for that as well.
Yes.
And you'll be out of class for a little while, and we're going to recognize you and give you a little pat on the back. So you got to sign up for the stuff. Like, I'm tired of talking about it. So today is the last day for you to scan the QR code, go find it, scan it, take care of business. Day of reckoning.
And you won't get your cap and gown without it. So if you come to get your cap and gown and you haven't done it, we're going to be like, sit here and please fill out this QR code. So you are going to do it one way or the other. So let's just knock it out now.
Oh, snap. I think she just threw some shade, and Miss Yasway threw some shade.
Like, you're not going to want to do it that day. That day is going to be so fun. Like, you're not going to want to do it.
She's trying to back out of sass a little bit.
That's it for today's episode. Here at Horn Lake, we are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.
Look up to the sky and I got this relief inside. Then there's no need to hide. I'm going all the way up. I'm going all the way up. I'm letting go in my heart of everything that holds me down. And it's feeling like I'm in love. I can feel the love. Oh yeah, it's all around me. Oh, I need to know how I can make it. Not afraid to fall and parachute behind me. Feeling like a stranger on a foreign land. Far away, far away, far away. I could get along, could be a different man. Looking on the city lights, flashing bright in my eyes. Look up to the sky and I got this relief inside. Then there's no need to hide. I'm going all the way up. I'm going all the way up. I'm letting go in my heart of everything that holds me down. And it's feeling like I'm in love. I can feel the love. Oh yeah, it's all around me. Oh, I need to know how I can make it. Not afraid to fall and parachute behind me. It's a clean slate, got a reason. The horizon is closer than it was. I will be there if you need me. I believe that we can grow. It's a clean slate, got a reason. The horizon is closer than it was.
JoJo Siwa style.
I'll be there if you need me. I believe